Welcome back, guys. This is episode 6 of the Minecraft Let's Play, and you might be wondering where we are right now. Well, I'll tell you, we are down in the abandoned mineshaft that we found in the last episode, or the episode before maybe, episode 4 I think. So what I've decided to do today is I've started to kick the video off with a bit of exploration. So we're down here in this ravine, it's dark, it's dangerous, we're in an abandoned mineshaft. Let's go and see what we can find. So just a little bit of explanation. I have actually been down here already and I've placed a few torches down around the area. That's why it's lit up. But I haven't explored too far. Just wanted to make sure I could mark it for next time I arrived here, because I thought that it would be nice to show you guys this on camera, because we don't do an awful lot of exploration, or we haven't done so far in the series. That's due to the fact that we've been doing a lot of building and a lot of designing and things like that. So I thought it'd be nice if in this episode we just went and explored this abandoned mineshaft a little bit. So that's what we're going to do. Right, so we've already met our first enemy. That was a zombie. He seemed to run at me quite quickly. That was rather scary, actually. But here we go again. We got a couple more guys here. Try and use some cover to get the skeleton. There we go. So my armor is actually helping me out a lot here, as I said it would. We're not taking too much damage at the moment, but I don't want to come up against a large group of enemies, because that's where we might begin to experience some pain. So I'm also going to be gathering all the resources that I find on my way through the mineshaft, and aside from that, really, I'll just be collecting chests. I did notice one back here, so let's just head up that way again. I don't know, I might pick up a few tracks, because, you know, they're always useful. We will be building mine tracks in the future, so to save ourselves some materials, we could just pick some up here if I feel like doing so. Yeah, let's just fill that back in, stick a few things up into my inventory. Alright, we got some iron here. Let's cut those webs away and gather some iron. I still think iron is a resource that we don't have too much of right now, because you know, when we get down to the bigger redstone oriented builds where we need a lot of hoppers, we're going to need a bunch of iron to create those hoppers. So any iron I see is going to be great for us at the moment. And I have just found a second chest, so let me just check what's inside. Right, a bunch of torches. Not too disuseful, actually, because, you know, it's dark down here, we're going to need them. We got ourselves some pumpkin seeds, beetroot seeds, and melon seeds. So in one chest we found all of the seeds that you can't particularly find very easily. And we also get ourselves a golden apple. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest the cart and the chest. Could be useful in the future, so let's take that with us. And then we're also not going to be trying to loot the same chest over and over again. I think I saw a chest this way as well, so let me just gather the iron before I head up there. Oops, bit of gravel. Don't want to get stuck under that. Let's just use a torch to get rid of that, and this bit. There we go. And let's continue gathering the iron. Nice. Alright, I see some more up there actually, so let's quickly hop up. Hop up. Oh, there's a creeper. Don't want him getting too close to us, but I don't mind if he explodes. Just don't want him to do damage to us. Okay. Okay, he didn't really want to fight, that's good. And then 2 skeletons, this could be trouble. No, they went down relatively easy, nice. Okay, so through there looks like we found a spawner. That's where the groups of webs tend to hang out, is where the spawners are. And yeah, I can just see the flames right there, so we're going to back away from this area for a second. Don't really want to get caught up with those, especially if they are the cave spiders, because the poison damage is hell. Especially when we're in such a weak stage of the game where we don't have too much in terms of weaponry and armor. Right, let's progress. I actually have forgot the way back to that chest I just found. Maybe it's up here. Nope. Oh, yep, there it is. There it is. Let's just quickly grab that. So more torches, as I say, not too disuseful. We got a name tag right there. That's nice. A couple of detector rails, redstone, bread, which is good. We also need a bunch of food, and we got ourselves some pumpkin seeds, which we already did have some of anyway, so not too big of a deal. Alright, let's quickly run down this corridor, see what else we can find. Bit of coal, bit more iron. Let's just gather this. Not too interested in the coal at the moment, honestly. It's quite a common resource at the moment, so not too worried about gathering that. Let's keep going anyway. Alright, so we've met back up here. Let's just gather a little bit more iron. Another 6 pieces here, nice. It's quite a bit of iron down here at the moment, actually. It's going well so far. So let's harvest this. And one last piece, and we can continue onwards. let's just make sure we keep everything lit up down here as well. I don't want to be running into any unwarranted spawns. Okay, let's try and head up here so we can avoid the lava. Let's see what we can find. More tracks down here, a bit of gold, that'll do, we'll take that. Oh, it just fell below, didn't it? Okay, we can still grab it, nice. Okay, there we go, a bit of gold, that's always nice to find. Knock this block out and head forward. More iron. We're gonna have to be careful here though. Maybe if I grab some cobble and fill this in, probably be a sensible move right now. There we go. Replace the light source with a torch and grab this iron. And there's more iron, but we're right above the spawner here, so this is what I definitely didn't want to run into. The cave spiders, they can be dangerous. Okay, let's eat quickly so that we don't take any more damage. We can start regenerating some health. I'll try and stick around to grab this iron, but we do really need to stay away from this spawner if possible. Unless we can somehow get a torch in there, maybe. Okay, we got a torch on top, a torch on the side. I don't know if that's enough to prevent spawns. I hope so. Should be, I believe. Okay, so we've only got the single spawner. Sometimes you can get lucky and get a double, but it looks like we've only got a single this time. Anyway, I did see another chest back there, so that's nice. Let's just make sure there's nothing interesting down here. Not by the looks of it. Okay, we'll leave this section for a while. Head back towards where I saw the chest. Grab a little bit more iron while we're at it, I think. Get a torch down for some light. There we go. Nice, we got a little bit more iron. Let me just have a quick look up here. Oh, another chest. We'll just grab this one quickly. So another golden apple. That's 2 now. Some more bread, more powered rails. Actually, we didn't have any powered rails actually, so we've got some powered rails and some regular rails, some beetroot seeds, more iron, and another chest and another minecart. Right, let's just... I keep getting sidetracked, guys. I'm sorry about this. I did say I was going to head back and grab the chest, but I keep seeing these dark corridors that I want to check out. Anything down here? A little bit more iron. I think we're going to be taking home with us quite a bit of iron, which is nice. I didn't really expect too much in the way of loot down here because the abandoned mineshafts aren't the greatest in terms of returns. But so far, so good. Alright, that's a dead end. It does head upwards, but I don't really want to go up at the moment. Alright, where did I see that other chest? I should be taking the chest as soon as I see them. Because otherwise things like this happen and I end up losing where they are. Right, more dark tunnels. Stick a few torches down. Head this way. Oh, another spawner. Let's just quickly see if we can get this one lit up as well. Oh, I think I ran out of torches. Yeah, let's just get some more in my hand. There we go. I see this guy down here. Don't know if he can reach me though. Maybe it's better just to leave him. Yeah, I'll just leave him. I'll leave him be. He's not harming me. Right, let's go this way. Take a look what we can see down here. Nothing in terms of loot this way. I did see a small reservoir of redstone here though, so let's just quickly grab that before we leave the area. Stick down another torch, I think. Give ourselves a way back up and gather that. There we go, nice, there's more loot there. Stick that up there. Okay, so far we're not doing so bad. 2 golden apples is quite nice. We've got a bunch of redstone, bunch of iron, a little bit of gold, few seeds, bones, arrows, some iron, some string. I mean, in terms of what I said earlier, like abandoned mineshafts are not actually the greatest in terms of loot. So I think at the moment we're not doing too bad for ourselves. I think I've been this way actually. Yeah, there's the spawner again. I don't really want to play around with the lava at the moment, so we'll just leave that iron for the time being and head back towards where I saw the chest, hopefully, because you know you just get lost in these places. Everything looks the same. It's hard to recognize where you are once you run out of the corridor that you are in. It's really hard to find your way back. So hopefully I can rediscover that chest we ran past earlier. Because aha, there it is. There it is. Okay, so we got ourselves a 3rd golden apple, bunch of coal, bunch more rails. Not too bad. Let's take the chest and the cart, light up this room, and head onwards. Is there gonna be anything down here? No. I'll grab that torch though. Replace one of mine. Let's quickly stop to eat because we don't want to be heading into fights with low hunger. Right, and we're back on track. So is there anything else in this room that we can gather? Not by the looks of it. Okay, so we're back at the first spawner. So I think in that case we'll head this way maybe. All right, place the torch down there. Doesn't look like there's much there. Or down here, is there anything? Nope, another dead end. Not too interesting. How about this way? Bit more iron I can see on the wall there. Let's just quickly grab that. Can never turn down a bit of iron. Unless it's above the lava, of course. Okay, so let's try and block this water off. Nice. A few more torches. Okay, this corridor is dark and unexplored. And one more chest at the dead end. So, I mean, there might be more to explore around here. But I believe right now I've explored quite a lot of the abandoned mineshaft itself. So, I think that's all I'll do on camera. I'll quickly do one last scan of the area because I can see some dark corridors up here. So I'll do one last scan of the area off camera, and once I'm done with that, I'll head back to the base and rejoin with you guys. Okay guys, so that was a nightmare to get out of there. I actually got lost and ended up running around for about 20 more minutes until I decided, okay, I'm gonna head towards the coordinates of my base. And as soon as I did that, I came back to the ravine from breaking through a wall and managed to find my way out. So I'm back at the base now. There's a few things I need to do around here before we skip into the next part of the video. So let me just quickly show you what we managed to gain from going down to the abandoned mineshaft. So I already had this iron sword here, so just forget about that. But we managed to get 4 golden apples, pretty cool. Got some redstone in there, a fair amount of iron, a stack and 39, which is great. Got ourselves 11 gold. Quite a few mine carts, about 5 mine carts there and 5 chests. There weren't actually any more chests after I left you guys. The only thing I found was a little bit more iron, and also there was a small amount of gold and lapis that I collected on my way out. I got myself 5 iron ingots, which again isn't a great amount, but whatever, it'll help. We've got ourselves some melon, beetroot, and pumpkin seeds, which is nice. We can make ourselves a few of those farms in the future. Got ourselves a bit of string, bit of gunpowder, arrows, bones, some rails, and the rest of it is junk really. So let me just siphon a bit of this off into the chest. So let's get rid of our ores and our minerals, the redstone, the lapis, coal can go in there. Let's get some of our food in. So these seeds, the golden apples can go in there. The mob loot, we got the bones, arrows, gunpowder, string, rotten flesh. We'll stick the name tag in the misc goods with the chest and the mine carts and tracks. We got some more ores and minerals, the iron. Let's stick our building blocks away here if any of it fits. And then finally we missed the 39 iron. So everything's back in the chests where it should be. I think it's night right now. Is it night? Yep, let's quickly sleep the night away then, just so that we can have a bit of daylight to go outside and do a few things. Alright, so there we go. That's the night complete. I also had a bit of iron cooking up, and I think I had some gold in here as well. Yep, so there we go. A bit more iron and gold to go into the chests. Really don't know what's going on with this thing. When I signed back into the game today, it was working perfectly, but now, as you can see, it's reverted back to keeping the lava there permanently and retracting it. And I honestly don't know what's wrong with this machine. It might not work, but we'll keep it there for now, and hopefully we can figure out a way to fix it. But somehow I've got one piece of raw chicken in here. Not sure where I got that from. Possibly because in the last episode I shot an egg at one of the chickens and killed it. That might be why it's there. But if that's not the reason, I have no idea how it got there. Anyway, let's grab some wheat from the food and agriculture chest and head outside. Hopefully there's no mobs hanging around out here. Looks safe to me. So now we got 3 adult cows and 1 baby. I actually bred one off screen, off camera in between episodes. So I'm just gonna come around here again and breed another one. So now we have 3 adults, 2 babies. So hopefully they can grow nice and quickly so that we can keep the process going. We'll gather a little bit more sugarcane right here, because we're going to need to turn all this into paper sooner or later for our enchanting setup. So let's get this back inside. Place it in the food and agriculture chest. Right, so on the topic of food and agriculture, I think I mentioned in the last episode, episode 5, that I wanted to make potatoes our major food source. So I actually got one off of killing a zombie probably around episode 2 now. I didn't show it on camera and I forgot to mention it for a few episodes, but I have 4 right here. And I also have 1 growing in the field right here. So I might just grab that one quickly. And let's see if we can actually fill in that spot with a few extra seeds. Perfect. We got the 2 there. So let's fill that in. So we got 5 potatoes right now. Obviously, we're going to need a lot more than this if we want to turn it into our primary food source. So I think what I'm going to do in this episode, just to round things off now, is to go out and build an actual potato farm. And We could even think about setting it up to automate it so that we can have pistons that allow water to flow into the farm that then pushes all the potatoes to the front of the farm. And then it should be easy for me to then place down a hopper or two and collect up the potatoes into a chest before replanting them. So I'll have a think about where I'm going to put the farm and how I'm going to design and build the farm. And once I've done that, I'll come back to you guys for a quick update. All right, you guys, either I'm insanely dumb or Mojang have made soul sand the same rarity as diamonds, because I've been looking around for a while now and I just can't find any. I keep seeing gravel. I mean, I don't know what I'm missing here. I came to grab some magma block, and I also need some soul sand. You can probably guess what I'm going to use it for now, but I really am struggling to find soul sand. I've searched high, searched low, searched in every direction around the portal. I just cannot find any, so I really don't know what's going on. But I thought I'd just check in with you guys to let you know that I was struggling to find soul sand, because I thought it was quite funny. Anyway, just let me continue searching and getting lost around here, and once I have some and I've put it into action at our base, I'll come back and show you guys the progress that I've made. All right, wish me luck and catch you in a second. Welcome back, guys. So I managed to find myself some of that soul sand in the end, and I'm not even kidding you. When I found it, it was like it did look like an ore vein. There were only 3 pieces of it, and I mean, I hope I don't begin a project that requires too much of that anytime soon, because it was a nightmare to find it. But we do have it now, and as you may have guessed from the fact that I was collecting magma blocks and soul sand, we have a little elevator set up. So I decided to go underground a bit further for my farming space. I haven't set the farm up yet, but I've decided that I'm going to call it a day here, and in the next episode we'll continue progress on the potato farm, which will eventually be below this floor. Again, guys, let me just quickly mention this, because this thing just has a mind of its own. Look, right, it's working perfectly again now, but in between cuts, the lava just hangs around here. So sometimes the lava will be retracted and replaced very quickly, and at other times it will be placed and retracted very quickly. We still haven't got anything else but the piece of raw chicken in there, which is probably due to the fact we only have, I think, 1 chicken in there right now. But I honestly don't know what's going on with it. I do need to find a fix for that. Anyway, let's just quickly take a look what we've got here. So spruce pressure plate opens the door. You jump in. The magma block at the bottom brings you down. Open the door. Get out. Door closes. I mean, it's not the smoothest of elevators, and there are definitely improved versions out there. I've seen ones even where you can have a block swapper here at the bottom that will replace this with soul sand, and I mean, it works both ways then, but we're going to have to build 2 of these, one for soul sand, one for the magma block. I'm kind of happy with how it is and how it works anyway. So I think eventually what we'll do is remove these 3 blocks, and we'll place some sort of glass column through the middle so that you can see the water, and the same at the top as well. But until that point, we're just going with a bit of cobblestone. But you can see we've actually filled out the design on the rest of the wall, so we do need to make this column fit in with the rest of the build. Anyway, in terms of ideas down here, I'm going to stick with the same sort of theme, the spruce and the grey palette. I'm probably going to begin by building a semi-corridor, a sort of corridor type room down here that can lead to multiple other rooms. And then once I build that small corridor with the two elevators, I will then branch off into a different room to create the potato farm and any other farm that we decide to build down here. So I think that's where I'm going to round this episode off, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as I said in the last episode, I'm really enjoying making this series. So if you have any feedback, be it positive, negative, neutral, just put it in a comment down below. I want to read what you're thinking about the series so far, and how my videos are, and how the commentary is, all that sort of stuff. So definitely leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you do decide to subscribe, hit the bell notification button to be notified of my next episode in the series. And until that one comes out, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.